Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Oman Cricket Academy at the Al Emirat Stadium. We are here to bring in yet another day of beautiful games of cricket that have lined up in front of us. Wolf 777 News presents Oman T20 Series powered by Sky247.net. Two games lined up today. The first one is going to be Nepal versus UAE, and that's what our focus would be drawn at.
So that's the news from the toss. Sandeep Lamichhane, he's won another toss. That's 2 from 2 for him. He's going to have a bowl first.
Rather came to 4. The umpires making their way to the middle. Rahul Ashar.
Economy of under 6. You're really good. But this time it's going to change. Over the infield. One bounce into the fence. Wasim's got a boundary.
He can actually get that ball to turn as well.
Up in the air. And this one will be the first maximum of the day. Coming off the willow of Wasim, it's almost like, oh, spinner, hello, 6. He's shown what he can do on the first ball. This time, again, in the same fashion, the result is going to be 6 again. 2 sixes in a row for Wasim.
Laying the field and dictating terms in the middle. Another tossed up delivery this time. Will this be taken? Yes, it is. The ploy has worked. The catch has been taken. And Shah Alam gets his man. One too many here for Mohammad Wasim.
Stepping down Chirag Suri. Now this one, you can't set a field for this shot. Maximum. What a good looking shot. Drives and beautifully all along the carpet. That's going to be a 4.
The execution, the placement.
Bats flamboyantly. Driven, and this one will go and meet the fence.
Rohan Mustafa off the mark with a lovely, good-looking square drive over there.
Driven. Yes, no chance. Direct hit would have probably done some damage, but overthrow will be a little gift. 4 runs.
Going to be runs into the offside. Takes the aerial route. That is Rohan Mustafa to a T. He loves the cut shot angling across him, and he'll get nearly maximum reward of the boundary 4.
The all-important.
Big strike into the leg side. He may just have got enough of it to get over the rope. He has. It's going to soar all the way for 6. Quick onto that pull shot. He's known as a devastating striker of the ball, Chirag Suri, and he's going to close out what's been an excellent power play. And you see, there's the googly and a misfield. That's very poor. That was a regulation stop. Should have just been a single, and Jitendra Mukhaya has got down into the old-fashioned long barrier. He's got his hands on his hips for a reason. That's a shocker, and 4 runs to the total.
Cut through the point region. That's going to take a lot of stopping. Cannot be stopped there. Through the point region for a boundary.
Stepping down, Rohan Mustafa, when he connects, it stays connected. That's gone the distance. A beautiful shot from the bat of Rohan. Oh, yes. This time he pulls it nicely up and over. That's gone the distance. Rohan Mustafa is definitely impressing one and all with this batting display.
Oh, he's just picked him up and dispatched him over the mid-wicket region. That's easy pickings coming at a very ordinary pace. And he's bowling to a batsman who's looking so good in the middle. He's been there from the start. Another slow delivery. This time it's a back-of-the-hand delivery, and the result will be the same. Back-to-back 6s here for Chirag Suri and UAE as well.
Fair point. Oh, this time he does well. What a great keeping display here. Rocked on the back foot this time. Played it in the gap. Chase for the fielder. Does his best, but not enough. This time he's hit that straight down the ground. One bounce into the side screen. They have definitely taken a liking towards Shahab.
No doubts about that. Meanwhile, this time making room. and will get the ball to the fence. That's a boundary for Chirag Suri. The last ball of the over went for a 4. To be playing this one, Basil Hamid bowled him. Absolutely didn't understand what was happening with the ball. Rocked onto the back foot, wanted to hoik it over mid-wicket, but the ball went and met the stumps. Sandeep Lamichhane strikes.
Just a winter's day out for him.
Look at that. That's how he plays, and he's shown us. Get that ball from the other ground adjacent, maybe 20 meters into it. Suri scooping it over the fielder, and a boundary.
Great innovation. Very reminiscent of Owen Morgan into his 4th over. Look at where the batter's standing.
Right down the fine leg, and that'll be a 4. Suri this time fires it down the line, and that'll be a maximum. Earned in line, result max. That's exactly what happens, and it's played inside out, up in the air, and will be taken.
We're just seeing a little bit of a telling off as well, because they're saying he's down in the danger area. I'm not sure, is this being signalled as a dead ball and have to be re-bowled?
This time now playing over point. Boundary. Chirag Suri literally not just toying with the bowling, but with the bowler's mind as well.
Instead, the dead ball has been punished by a boundary.
And a boundary to finish the over. What a fantastic finish. Chirag Suri finishes with a flurry, a 6 and then 2 boundaries. Nepal, when they come into bat, after winning the toss and electing to field first, will have to score 193 in their 20.
Right, so straight into action. Zahoor Khan, the man. In fact, it's Junaid Siddiqui who'll start the proceedings against Nepal, and they've played that in the mid-wicket region for a single.
Look at that pickup shot from Asif Sheikh. He's not going to be quiet, chasing this 192. He scored 150 odd in the tri-match series between Oman and UAE. Meanwhile, Asif collects another boundary through the mid-wicket region.
This time shot and pulled well. Will go the distance, 4 more for Nepal. Last ball of the over. Kashif Daud steaming in. Nicely played, beautifully done yet again. This time Asif, handy bowler, Zahoor Khan. Starts off with a short ball, poor ball, loosener. But you can't be bowling those, especially in the power play overs. That has been helped yet again from Gyanendra. Short ball, easy pickings for Asif. Just the right kind of start that Nepal needed. And Asif and Gyanendra are delivering the goods for the team.
And this time has been taken for runs. The umpire will signal a maximum. This one has been smacked up in the air, fielder underneath, and will take it. Kashif Daud strikes. Nepal lose their first. Ahmed Raza. He invites him to drive, and he does that with a boundary.
Now that's a shot of a man in form.
Tall, lanky character. Little shot there, chance. A dive in put in, but futile. 4 runs. That's right, doesn't give time to the batsman to settle in. Meanwhile, towards the backward square leg. Close to the boundary, and that's a 4. This time edged it, and edged it beautifully. There's a chase, but the ball will win the race. That's right, 4 runs for him.
That was clever, that was deliberate, and that was great presence of mind as well.
Done really well. Rohan Mustafa. Down the leg side. Poor delivery. Christmas has gone by 2 months back. What are they gifting for?
Just cannot get into that comfort zone of theirs.
What a catch! What a catch! Rohan Mustafa. He delivers and takes a catch.
Lovely shot through the offside. He's going to get the boundary. Nepal needed that. Brilliant wrists, brilliant hands, very reminiscent of a shot that he played yesterday off Bilal Khan.
Actually tries to perform every time he comes out.
Here's the big shot. Is this going to be a chance towards long on? This should be taken. Wasim nestles under it. And Arif Sheikh never found his timing at any point throughout that innings.
And he's asked his bowlers to bowl with a plan as well. Clearly bowling outside off. This time he's played that in the gap. Will get a 4. Much needed boundary. Lokesh Bam.
And there's a reason why. Has he given it away? He has. Look at this. Boundaries dropped. A boundary from the previous delivery in the simplest of catches. Zahoor Khan has put it down. Talk about a moment of fortune, and it's going to be followed up with a boundary. Dipender Singh Airi, he's so strong on that cut shot. You cannot bowl short and wide to him. He'll just smash you away all day. Do look for that ramp shot, and they are going to get the reward. Good execution from Lokesh Bam. Does just get it behind square over the head of the fine leg fielder. Another Yorker, and this has just come off a fine outside edge as well. UAE are closing this out. They're closing it out in style. Nepal, they need a miracle here. 46 to win off 12 balls. It's almost a boundary a ball. And there's the first one. It comes from the bat of Shard Vasaker, straight as a die, and gets 4 for it.
Almost a confirmed win.
Big hit into the leg side, and finally we're going to see the late power that Lokesh Bam can bring. It's going to be too little too late, but his first maximum in international cricket, and lovely to see that. Tries to repeat the dose. He's going to do it. Back-to-back sixes. He's showing why he gets the Nepali fans so excited. Not until Lokesh Bam gives us just a taste of what he can do. He has holed out this time. Ahmed Raza, fittingly the captain of the UAE, takes a simple catch.
UAE team just showing how to transform from the 50-over format to the T20, where you can express yourself freely, still keep it very simple.
And it closed out the victory for the UAE. They won by 25 runs. I think they're good value for that victory today.
Definitely.